UK, only to be greeted by a staggering 20,179 dirham bill from the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, which is DEWA. As reported by Khaleej Times, Mazar Faruqi, the exorbitant bill was an aftermath of a rather unfortunate incident during David's vacation, a water leak in his garden. Upon scrutinizing the bill, the breakdown was eye-watering. So let's break that down for you. So 1,383.17 for electricity, 1,804.42 dirhams for Dubai municipality fees, and a whopping 16,992.38 dirhams for water for the month of August. So he said, it's insane. I don't know what to do. And as he faced a deadline of September 11th to settle the bill, the ordeal began when he uncovered a water leak on August 11th, the very day he returned home from his UK journey.
So it was caused by a faulty float valve in the tank, leading to the water tank overflowing and leaking continuously for 30 days. He added, according to the DEWA bill, it shows that I consumed 319,000 gallons 319,200 gallons of water. DEWA responded, explaining that their smart meters are engineered to detect continuous consumption for a minimum of 48 hours, a duration much longer than the average daily water usage over the previous 3 months. The smart meters in your premise cannot identify the rise in consumption falling under the category due to which the water alert was not generated to send to you, DEWA clarified. It is customers' responsibility to rectify any internal water leakages. They also underscored that the unusual consumption alert is courtesy to the customer and does not guarantee that every leak will be detected by DEWA.
And that is unfortunate. So David contended that he was not just a tenant and any water leak stemming from a faulty valve should ideally fall under the landlord or developer's purview. That said, if I had known about the leak and the hefty bill it would lead to, I would have either asked my neighbor to fix it or flown back from the UK to handle it myself. I might have even opted for a business class ticket and it still wouldn't have cost me as much as the DEWA bill did. So interestingly, another Damac Hills 2 resident also shared a similar experience, receiving an 18,000 dirham DEWA bill.
So DEWA continuously advises residents to monitor their water usages to avoid any unexpected high bills. They recommend hiring professionals to check for leaks, especially during hot weather when pipes can expand or burst, or even underground ones. To keep tabs on water consumption, DEWA suggests turning off all taps and water-dependent appliances, checking the water meter readings, and watching for any increase after an hour. For a sign of potentially high risks.
I mean, potential leaks and potential cracks or whatever, like, pipe explosions. So, I mean, it's such a reminder, this story, like, although it is so unfortunate for this resident to come home to this whopping DEWA bill, like, it's a huge amount, like, and that too without him having anything to do with it, right? Like, he came back from a vacation, not like anything was used or under usage, but it was just because of a leak that the bill amounted to such a high number. So it's just horrible, but it's a reminder to continuously check our pipes, to continuously check, like, if there is a water leakage, get that sorted right away. Don't even, like, waste an hour, waste a second, like, call up your maintenance and just have them come and check it out.
I think for me, it's my parents instilled this within me at such a young age. Like, every time we travel, every single outlet, every single socket is switched off. Every the valves for the water meter readings, like, we switch all the water off. Everything in the house is completely off. So I just wish he had that sense of paranoia within him as well.
I mean,
because you never know what can happen when you leave.
No, 100%. Like, that is something I think people should have in them regardless. Like, turn off the ACs, lights, switches, like, just for the safety of your home. But sometimes you do miss these things. And I feel like in these situations, there should be a system in place that totally alerts you or helps you out.
Sorry, I was going to sneeze. Totally. Like, another thing is when you do travel, DEWA has this notification that pops up on your phone. It's like a travel mode, essentially, so that when you travel, they almost are supervising your consumption because they know you're out of town. So your bills in general are going to be lower than they typically are. you'll get any alerts if anything unusual is happening. Like as soon as you get into the airport, you get that notification. I tried switching on, couldn't figure out how, but I think that was an internet issue on my phone. But the fact that that's even in place, like that's so convenient.
That is convenient. That's a great service that they have introduced on their applications. So if you guys are traveling, do check that out. But if you do see any jumps in your fees, like of course, don't hesitate in contacting Diva and just trying to find out exactly how that happened. So at least you know for a fact it's not going to happen. You can just take care of what the issue was.